Greetings again, denizens of the internet. I am once again coming back to you another tank review. This time we're going to look at the Terminator. Yes, it's not the... Where are they? It's not that one, or that one. It is in fact the tier 6 one. This might be called the original model of the basic Terminator. After Chechnya in the 90s, where the Russians went into city fights with armoured columns, a lot of their tanks and mechanised columns were taken out because they didn't really have any dedicated anti-aircraft, dedicated anti-personnel vehicle. I mean, sure, they had things like the BMP3, the BMD2, BMP2, but those didn't have any armour, so they could get penetrated by heavy machine gun fire. They'd get blown up by anti-personnel rockets like the RPG-7, which are something like 40 years old now. They then tried to use anti-aircraft vehicles like the ZSU-23 Force Shilka, which had 4 amazing 23mm cannons, very quick firing, but that didn't have any armour either. And then they tried to bring in heavier vehicles like their Tunskas, which had 2 20mm cannons, anti-aircraft vehicles again, and while all of those vehicles worked to kill an infantry, they didn't have the best survival ratio in the world. Their tanks weren't very good at killing infantry because they're tanks. Tanks can't react as fast as AFVs can, they can't carry infantry with them, so while they had a higher survival rate, they didn't kill the infantry as much. And while the other stuff they had killed the infantry a lot, they didn't have high survival rates. So the Russians, as usual, mashed some tanks together and came up with whatever the hell this is supposed to be. The BMPT Terminator. It has 2 20mm cannons and 4 missiles. Yeah. In Armored Warfare, it plays out exactly like that. This thing is a very versatile, reasonably fast, and a very well armoured vehicle. It has 2 30mm cannons, which will rip anything apart if it can penetrate them, and it's 4 missiles, each doing 400 damage. While that doesn't sound like a lot, 4x4 is 1600. You can pretty much wipe out a tier 5 MBT. On a good roll, you could wipe out a tier 6 one, but for the most part, you penetrate all of them, and whatever you're facing is in a world of hurt. Alright, let's actually have a look at the armour for this one. So, the front has 422mm of armour. Effective versus AP, of course. Versus shaped charge, there's no point killing it unless you're in a tier 8 or 9 or 10. The lower hull is kind of weak, but this thing is actually quite flat to the ground. I mean, let's look at the RDF. Actually, no, let's look at the Typhoon. There's the Typhoon. There's the Stingray. The Typhoon is actually kind of the same height as the Terminator's hull. So its lower hull is pretty flat to the ground, so most of the time you don't really have to worry about people aiming for that. What you do have to worry for people aiming at is the turret. The turret doesn't take as much damage, but it's very weak. That means things like the MBT-70 can hit you for 400 damage each time, and you don't have that much HP. How much HP does it have? 1100. So this thing, it's kind of a glass cannon, but when you can get into that mobile brawling thing with somebody, you can never lose in a Terminator when you're in a brawl with someone. This thing is monstrous. The side armor, good. Rear armor is, well, it's rear armor. And of course the turret is very weak. Now, in close combat, I forgot to mention, there are 2 critical areas of the tank people hit for. These are the 2 driver's ports. Or I think it's the one on the right way you're looking at. That'll be the one on the left in game. I'm not sure about the one on the left there. But they can hit that for full damage, so make sure you're always moving. Upgrades, quote unquote. We have stock armor, it's a premium. So the shells do a respectable 45 damage. The difference being you have 40 of them. That means they do a 10 45s to 450. 4 450s, it's something like 1,800 damage. With the autocannons, might be more. So 1,800 damage with the autocannons, 1,600 damage with the missiles. That's 3,400 damage, I think. Might be 4,400. Anyway, it has monstrous DPM for its tier, which is 6,363. You can pretty much wipe out multiple vehicles of your own tier with this. Terminator gets 2 universal and 1 technology slot. 1 bits of smoke grenade, and the urban package, which improves base capture rate by 25%, increases view range of the vehicle by 40 meters when stopped. This means the vehicle does have a very respectable view range of when you get up and when you stop of 480 meters. I think this can of course be improved with the enhanced sight interface. Retrofits wise, I've gone for augmented breach lock and advanced MRS. But you can either soup up for damage or give it reload time or whatever. It's your choice. I'm not here to dictate how you play. Since the Terminator gets damaged a lot and gets thrown up by artillery quite a bit, I've chosen to have spare parts, which increases repair speed by 10% and repairs all damaged components on my vehicle when activated. First aid kit, of course, fire extinguisher, and that. Since you are facing things frontally quite a lot, a good dosage of high explosive, even to just make them run away. Remember, if they can't shoot at you, you're golden. If they can't shoot at your hull, you're golden. I've gone with Freya, just because female. I'm female. I love females. Yeah. So, close range brawler, but it can be pretty nasty to just quite a lot of things it meets. Now we got to find the bloody. Where are you? No, 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 no. I think we've gone wrong somewhere. I'm trying to look for it right now. Well, we're looking for. Actually, what was it again? I'd like to have like mission number 1 and mission number 3 of stuff. It makes things so much easier, you know. Well, it's definitely not down there. It's Roughneck. Let's just look for Roughneck. Roughneck, where are you? There we go. I'm drinking coffee right now, considering I had just had a 2-hour nap. Once again, I'm playing with my good buddy and friend Corzagola of my.com. He is my.com moderator like me. He is one of the French moderators. Really nice guy. Doesn't understand me because I talk too much. So it's really funny in Skype calls, I'll tell you. Anyway, as usual, let's go up a bit here. So for the initial part, I was like, where are we going? Because I like to place the blame on others. VFM platoon on the other 5. Well, 5 VFMs on the other team. Very, very, very dangerous. And I think that 9DT in this game might have been sync dropping. Interesting to know. So, anyway, we go across this bit. A couple of allies in the top. Well, most of the team is in the top. VBL and BMPT spotting. Leo 2AV that just got out of cap. Type 80 come in. And a Fox, RDF, ERC, and me. The RDF is called Zagola, by the way. Now, the Terminator is one of those vehicles that doesn't enjoy sitting still. So, for this bit, I was like, hang on, what am I doing? So I was like, ooh, I'm going to missile the WZ. We'll see how that one turns out. So, 377 on him, 400 on the T-72, and that one misses, so I reload. This can actually be a pretty effective long-range fire support vehicle if you can throw high explosive at them and if you use your missiles wisely. And of course the enemies there bounced off the side. If they've ever hit the turret, I might have not been able to get through this game. So, ERA. The vehicle does actually have some ERA on the side. Artillery will of course usually blow it off because they're not very nice people. But it can save you from those shaped charges that people like to throw at you or other missiles. So I spot the Fox. And that Fox is something like, oh god, people are spotting me, run away, run away, run away, run away. So I was thinking to myself, you know what, I'm kind of to get bored here. Because I'm just sitting here not doing anything. While I can fire my missiles in a hold down position, quote unquote, I'm just going to sit here. I'm not sure what's going to happen to the top flank. The only breakthrough that I can be relied upon is this one. So, just still a bit of middling around. Artillery misses me. Thanks to this thing's good side armor, it doesn't do that much damage. It does 1 damage. And I think the artillery is going to shoot again. No, it isn't. So, not much going on here, to be honest. I was like, oh, I'm so bored. And I was like, ah, screw this, I'm going. So, the fox meets me. The fox, obviously not a happy bunny right now. Kill the fox. The T-72 hit me right in the turret. What was it, 300, 400 damage, I think? Didn't really catch that one. But now, the bold move of the Terminator. Straight ahead, full speed ahead, damn those torpedoes. It can very well suit rushes, especially once you get behind people, it's all over for them. So right now, I'm doing a spot for my team. That Leopard 105 is being shot at. I missile him. And to be honest, being on this kind of HP makes me feel kind of nervous. I think it'd make anyone feel nervous, to be honest. That T-72 of course coming down, but I don't have nothing to fear from him. He has such poor gun depression that when he comes over, I'll have my missiles ready for him. And he's only going to be a 2-shot for missiles, that won't take long. So Corsigola goes, gets shot at, and he's like, Spitfire, help me! So I'm just like, yeah, I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. I'm just a big fat AFV. So the Leopard 2 hits me again, and you know, it's all over that T-72. I kill him, and I give the Fox a bit of a love push. So now this flank is secured thanks to some. Well, to be honest, that game could have gone on. Well, that battle there could have gone on for a while. But to be honest, in the end, ooh, I'm like, can I shoot him? Can I shoot him? Can I shoot him? One missile. Two. Yeah, get him. Third kill. Second missile was unnecessary, but oh well. Think about it. If I hadn't launched that second missile and Core had missed, that T-72 might have been able to run away. And then I keep going. Bang, 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 bang. 209 damage in the turret again. But this time, this Leopard 105 has bigger problems to worry about. And of course, the thing is now, he's got me on one side and a Fox and an RDF on the other. So of course, he's going to start shooting that Fox. And I'm just like, hello? Did you miss me? Of course, the game's over now. Nothing left but an MBT-70, VFM5 and a Akatishka. I'm not sure how to spell that. I was thinking about launching a missile, but nah, no point. So, I'm on 4 kills now, about 3,000 damage. Respectable game. I've done almost 3 times my damage in hit points. To be honest with the Terminator, you should be aiming to do that magical 2,000 damage. 2,000, 2,500, you've pulled your weight, nobody can blame you. But now, there's an artillery. Look how quickly he dies. Bang, 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 dead. Really fun, this vehicle. If you could pick this up again, in the Lord of War packs, I would highly recommend picking it up because it is just so much fun. PvE, it's a monster. PvP, provided you drive it right, it's a monster. So now the only guy left is that MBT-70, and we've won anyway. Even if he kills everyone here, that Fox is going to cap before he even gets around. So, a bit of sitting around here, not sure what to do. Let's speed up a bit. Because, to be honest, I just kind of sit around here, not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I hit him for 120 damage in the Commander's Cupola. Miss, that Leopard 2 Ice. Leopard Leo 2 AV actually. Gets killed by that MBT-70. The MBT-70 is 123 health now. Corsigola, of course, trying to go for it, but I don't think the RDF actually has enough penetration to even reliably go through the MBT-70's lower hull. While he can do it, he would have to aim really, really low, and you're aiming low enough that there's a 50% chance your shell might just hit the ground and do nothing. So, we continue pushing on. I'm just like, Core, wait your ass. So the MBT-70 of course goes this way, realises he's been spotted, then runs back the other. I think he realises that Corsigola is there by then. Not sure, but anyway, there's 2 of us and 1 of him. He has a 12-second reload time. He kills one of us, the other will get him. And so here he is. Just like, no, cause I got it. And I'm just like, bang, 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 bang. And the thing is the MBT-70 does have pretty strong side armor, so I'm actually not firing that many shots at him, but he makes a critical mistake of exposing the back of his side armor, which is very, very weak, and you can see it there. Track him soon. 84 to 42, done. And I'll leave that game with around about 3,500, 4,000 and, what was it, 6 kills? Don't know, I wasn't counting. But that kind of shows you what the Terminator can do. It's fast enough to respond to situations, it's fast enough to push, it's got the missiles to be long range support, it's got the missiles to crap on people, it's got the autocannons to absolutely shred AFEs and anything it can penetrate. And the only thing that's letting this tank down is the low hit points and that weak ass turret. So would I recommend the Terminator? Yes. Would I tell you to play the Terminator how I play it? No, I'm an idiot. I need some goddamn premium time. But yeah, that's really how you play it, to be honest. Well, how I play it. Good idea too. But as always, it's up to you. Take care out there, guys, and see you again.